Hi, this is Kenya Kego again, your movie producer mentor. And today I'm going to be talking to you about coping with difficult people in the arts. There's a certain amount of people, a variety of all types of people that you're going to run into as a filmmaker, as a movie producer, as a businessman, as a producer, a director, and artist. And one of the things that they don't teach you in school, or they don't teach you in the classes, or even when you read the books, is that you're going to be dealing with the variety of people with different attitudes, egos, problems, all kinds of stuff. Art, artists, and arts is a special kind of people, right? So you got to deal with the artists, the actors, the crew, the independent contractors, and how you get along with these people and how you work with these people will determine whether you get your film done on time and on budget or not. And that's the reputation you want. You want to be able to do your films on time and on budget. One of the best things I like about me is that I have a reputation of doing things on time and on budget. So my name is Kenya Cagle. I'm an MBA in Media Management. I'm certified filmmaker from the New York Film Academy. I'm a graduate of the Hollywood Film Institute. I'm a movie producer. I have a series on right now called Dead to Right that you can see on the Roku systems. And on from April 21st through 26th, I have a world premiere of a movie we did called You Call Me Ugly. Right, so I have what it takes, and I'm going to tell you. But first, if you click the subscribe button, that will help us all. So click the subscribe button right now and click the like button because I'm going to talk to you about coping with difficult people in the film industry. All right, let's get started. All right, like I said, you meet a lot of actors, you meet a lot of crew, you meet independent contractors. You have a lot of things going on, a lot of people that you're working with, right? Now, one of the things about being a producer, being the person in charge, is that you become like a counselor to everybody. You become a counselor to the director, to the crew, to the staff, to everyone. Now, the thing is, if you don't get along with people, you're not going to be able to complete your project. And what you have to do and where you have to come from, you have to come from the mindset of you are going to produce, you are going to direct, you are going to do everything you can to make sure that when your project starts on day one, that it ends on time on day 28 or day 14. Whatever schedule you have, that's the schedule you want to keep. So you have to be able to deal with the different personalities. And some of the personalities that you have to deal with are unbelievable. They're unbelievable. But you're talking about an industry of false realities. And in this industry of false realities, you have everything that you have in life. You have right here. And they're coming. And a lot of them are coming and they really need to be saved. They're coming, they really need to be in church. They need to be in some type of program, right? But these are the people that's in the industry. And this is the industry you have chosen. And remember, there's a need for attention. There's a need for satisfaction. There's a need for a lot of it, and there's a big need for ego smoothing. Now I know a lot of people say, "Well, I'm not going to I don't want to kiss nobody but." I'm not asking you to kiss butt, but you have to learn how to talk to people a certain way. When I'm on set, or my director's on set, or anybody, when you speak to an actor, you have to speak to an actor in a low, cool, calm voice. It's very rare that I'll yell at an actor on set. It's very, very rare. Now, a lot of times they try you, or tensions are running, and they will ask you questions to develop their characters, right? And the questions that they have sometimes may seem silly, sometimes seem out of place, but remember that they're doing this because they want to give the best performance that they can possibly give. So with that being said, you're going to hear, I was just thinking about the character. The characters really shouldn't turn around at this point, or I don't really feel she should bend down. Or you're going to hear comments from others, that scene don't look at people who are not directing. You're going to hear from actors. All the, that scene really don't look good. I think Sally anticipates Mary is right, whatever the issue is, but you have to tactfully tell them that that's not their place because they don't know what's in your mind as a producer or a director. They don't know what the vision is. They only know from the outside what the script is about. And they only know from their training as actors what they should be doing to develop their character. But they don't know what it is that you see overall. They don't know that you may want to make a campy, corny style movie, or you may want to make a serious movie, or you may be doing a comedy that they think should be funny, but it's not up to them. You have to remember your vision, and you have to remember who's in charge, and you have to remember to speak to them in a way that they hear you, they understand you, but it's polite, right? And then sometimes you have to be the one to say you need quiet, and the way we say it, we say quiet on the set, right? You have to be the one to have everybody study. You have to be the one to have them around the set all day. And you're an independent filmmaker, and there's not a whole lot of money going around. So there's have to be that respect there. So the thing you have to do, like I said, with the actors, is learn how to speak in a low tone, monotone, and not really fly off the handle type of way, which means you have to have a lot of patience. Patience is a virtue in this business, and you want to be able to listen to what they're saying, right? Listen to what they're saying and listen to what they're doing. If not necessarily, if you don't agree, you don't have to tell them right away. One of the things you want to do is when something comes to you, and this works really good, and it works for you, it works for everyone. If something comes to you, an idea is given to you that is not something you agree with, don't reject the idea outright. Think about the idea. Let them know, I'm going to think about that. I'll get back to you tomorrow on that. And then think about it, and you may realize, or you may see, maybe they're right. Maybe they're right. Now, this is the other thing. As the producer and the director and the type of films we're talking about having films with 30, 40, 50, 100 people, right? You can't have everybody coming to you all the time with their stuff. It will drain you. Sally's coming. You have to have a buffer between you and everybody else. That's why you have your personal assistant. You have your production manager. You have to have a buffer because that's the person who actually, truthfully, that's the person you're going to let take the punches. They're going to take the blows. Your personal assistant, your production manager, they're the ones who's going to yell, quiet on the set. They're the ones who are going to tell somebody, you have to leave. They're the ones who are going to do all the bad work. Because one of the things is, as a producer or director, you can't complete a film if you have everyone upset with you. But at the same time, things have to be done in a certain order, and they have to be done a certain way. Sometimes people don't challenge your order, they challenge your way. But because it's your film and your project, it has to be done the way you want it done. Everybody have to act the way you want them to act. See, that's the thing. It's yours. You put out the money. You did the contracting. You did the work. So it still have to be your project, your baby. Now, so that's dealing with the actors. Listen, as we're going on, we have a series. I have a series right now I'm doing on producers. Producers, how to cope with difficult people. When we come back in the next show, the next project, we're going to talk about how to deal with, let's say, private contractors. I'm going to even talk to you a little bit about mafia, right? Gangsters, all these people are hanger-on-ers. All these people come on your set, even though you have a small set, they still pop up, and you still have to deal with them. And crew, right? Certain crew, right? Crews don't be crewing, right? And the games that happen, the gossip, and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to talk about that in the next series. This is Why Be a Producer, right? This is Kenya Cagle talking to you. This is the first of a series. We have more coming up. I'm going to continue the series in the next video. So just click on that if you'd like to see it. How to be a producer, coping with difficult people on the set. That's it. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Thanks a lot. And I'm going to see you at the top.